In life's most challenging moments, we often find ourselves standing at crossroads, unsure of which path to take. Have you ever felt that way? That overwhelming sensation of not knowing what lies ahead? I remember a time when everything in my life seemed uncertain. My career, relationships, even my purpose, all felt like pieces of a puzzle I couldn't quite solve. But that's when I learned the most powerful lesson about faith. Trusting God isn't just about believing, it's about surrendering. It's about acknowledging that while we can't see the entire road ahead, He can. Think about Moses leading the Israelites through the Red Sea, or David facing Goliath. They didn't have all the answers, but they had something greater. They had faith. When we're faced with uncertainty, our natural instinct is to grab control, to figure everything out on our own. But Scripture reminds us in Proverbs 3:5-6, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding." This isn't just a suggestion, it's a promise of divine guidance. Sometimes the strongest thing we can do is admit we don't have all the answers. In those quiet moments of prayer, when we're truly honest with God, that's when clarity begins to emerge. It might not come as a thunderbolt from heaven, but rather as a gentle whisper, a subtle nudge in the right direction. I've seen it in my own life and in countless others. When we release our grip on control and trust in God's plan, remarkable things happen. Doors open that we never knew existed. Opportunities arise that we couldn't have planned for ourselves. That's because God's vision for our lives is far greater than anything we could imagine. Remember, every great biblical story of faith involved someone stepping into the unknown. Abraham left his homeland not knowing where he was going. Joseph trusted God's plan even from a prison cell. Their stories remind us that our moments of uncertainty are often God's opportunities for miracle. So if you're standing at a crossroads today, if you're feeling lost or uncertain, remember this: you're not alone. God hasn't brought you this far to leave you. Your story isn't over, it's just beginning. Trust in His timing, His plan, and His purpose for your life. Because when we find the strength to trust in God, we find the strength to move mountains. Take that step of faith today. The path ahead might be unclear, but with God as your guide, you're never truly lost. Your journey is in His hands, and there's no better place it could be.